Life before Special Nation. It was quiet, lonely, and boring for my son especially, and hard for the whole family because we all had this desire to meet a need of Davis's and we didn't know how to meet it.
Approximately 7 years ago, my family began attending Redeemer Church, and we were very blessed that the associate pastor there helped us connect with a lady who was willing to take my daughter and spend time with her so that I could attend service. And at the time, that was a wonderful blessing, but it became quite apparent that about 2 years into that my daughter wanted and needed more than just being entertained while we were at service. Unfortunately, she had an aggressive episode at church and we didn't bring her back.
I saw an increasing need in our community, and not a lot of churches, and certainly our church, was not in a position to really reach out to and not just accommodate those families, but make a place for them. And we had a couple of situations happen where some people with special needs came and we weren't prepared for them, and it just broke my heart. Of all the places in the world that they should be able to have a place where they belong, the church should be that place.
Church for us had improved because we were living in Maryland, in the DC area, and there's a church there that has probably the largest special needs ministry in the country, one of the largest in the world. So we saw what a church that offered that looks like. And then when we finally were able to move back here, Redeemer was my home church. Our family had been going here for 20 years, and they had nothing. And I was a little bit bitter about that. God just spoke to me, I think, and said, if you see an area that needs improvement, be part of the solution.
Talked to Ellen Gardner, and her family had just relocated back to the area, and they have special needs family. And so as we started talking about that, we thought, what can we do? What do we need to do? What is right to do for us to reach special needs families in our community?
About 2 or so years ago, we started Special Nation, and we didn't really know what we were doing. I really was looking to model it after my old church. And that was really a really cool babysitting ministry.
We had a real miracle happen in our lives where we were able to unleash her voice with typing. And that was about a year ago, exactly a year ago, and it has made the biggest difference.
It really didn't come together until a couple of our core kids here, whose parents go to Redeemer Church, started communicating nonverbal autism, affected by nonverbal autism, and they started typing and showing us how capable they are, how intelligent they are.
Yes, I am loving Special Nations, and I want to always be a part of this group.
Before Special Nation, I had no true friends I could type with.
Typing is great, and I want to become an advocate for those without a voice. I was locked in my own world, probably would have gone crazy if the typing had not opened my world. I couldn't tell anyone that I was normal inside my head. Knowing that I can speak is a life-changing thing.
The typing will tell the world that we are intelligent and want the same things in life that others want.
We realize these special needs individuals are, they're real people. They have real needs, and they have something really to give, and they have something they need to receive. Our goal now is not to just accommodate them. It's not even just a place where they can belong. Our goal is that it could be a place where they're included, that they own the place, that this is their place.
What really defines Special Nation for us is community. And it's more than just, there's a term called inclusion, which is used often in the special needs world. We want to take it past inclusion, and we want these kids to belong. And when they're not here, they're missed, and we get to know who they are.
This ministry is so beautiful, and my friends that I've made and their children have blessed me so much that I want to volunteer. I want to go there. I want to see those kids. I want to hear their voices. I want to see them interact, and I've seen so many of them change.
We're seeing parents bring kids who have never had friends before, who can now say, my kid goes to a friends group every Wednesday. My kid can go to church on Sundays. We have a church service my kid can attend on once a month. And you see a difference. I am a different human being. When you have a kid with special needs, it's like you love them so much with all of your heart, but it's something you can't reach.
The Bible refers to nations as people groups, as unique people groups, not geographical borders. And so we look at special needs families as a unique people group right here within our own country, and that's why we call it special nation. The Bible says, ask of me, and I will give you the nations as your inheritance. Our prayer is at Redeemer, God, give us the special nation.
I was paranoid that Davis would make noise, or Davis would do something that would be socially unacceptable. And if I brought Davis to church, what would it be so hard on that volunteer? Would they be able to handle it? I was so worried about the volunteer, so worried about. But then I realize now that I was robbing so many people of the ministry of Davis. He has a call in his life. All of us do. And by keeping him, kind of locked away, I'm robbing people of something beautiful. I mean, something that will change your life. If you open up yourself to these people, to these kids, it changes you.